If I'm going to have any sort of good showing in the Resonance Archive and not die immediately, I do need some ranged weapons. Now I have a bow, but it's a question of how many arrows you need. And I know that to attack some of the mobs in there who are highly dangerous, I need a lot of arrows. So the best thing to do is to pan bony soil for me, because I get lots and lots of copper and flint arrowheads. So this video starts when I have 35 blocks of bony soil and I decide to pan them. I think it is very, very interesting after my earlier video where I was worried about whether the bony soil had been nerfed to see these results. I hope you enjoy this experiment. Well, with my first block, I got 2 bones, a piece of gold, and a candle. That's not bad. I will keep going and come back to you. And the second piece has given me a rusty gear, a copper arrowhead, another piece of gold, a diamond, and a flint arrowhead. Oh my word, so I've only panned 2 pieces of bony soil. I'm going to keep this all separate, then I can see what I get out of here. Wow, that's a difference, guys. That's a difference. I've got a book. Reflection, part 1 of 5. Right. Let's pop that in there. I've now got a peridot, a bony rib cage. I'll put that separately. Another copper arrowhead, a flint arrowhead. Wow, this is looking better already. I'm down to 29 and I started with 35. Right, out of 10 bony soil, I have 2 pieces of gold, 1 candle, 3 copper arrowheads, 1 rough diamond, 3 flint arrowheads, a rusty gear, a book, and a rough peridot. That is more jewels than I got in the whole of the first 20. So I'm going to keep going because I am trying to get enough arrowheads to attack the Resonance archives. I've done another 10. I now have an emerald, another peridot, another candle, 2 more gold. My word, this is looking better, guys. And I'm not even counting at the moment the amount of bones and the flax I'm getting. Okay, I've got another law book. Again, it's reflection. Okay. Right, let me just... Do those stack? They do not. I've got a gold necklace. I've got 9 blocks to go. And we'll have a count up after that. Well, it's a beautiful day. I have panned 35 blocks of bony soil, and at the bottom it starts here. I have 1 bony rib cage, 9 bones here and a stack there, 30 flax, 3 nuggets of native silver, 2 books, a golden necklace, a rough emerald, 3 copper spearheads, 4 rough peridots, 10 rusty gears, 14 flint arrowheads, 2 rough diamonds, 8 copper arrowheads, 4 candles and 4 pieces of native gold. So my fears that bony soil had been badly nerfed because I didn't get any jewels at all in my first 20 was groundless. Well, I would say that that's proved that bony soil has not been nerfed, or if something had gone wrong, it was quietly corrected as soon as I complained. I suspect it's just a question of how much quantity we had. So 35, you get a good result. The first 20, not so good. I think that's quite a nice experiment there.